Thank you for listening to the Good Neighbor Podcast, West Denver. Here's a quick message from our sponsor, Local Works Wheat Ridge, provided by its Executive Director, Paige Piper.
Local Works is a nonprofit organization whose mission is to make Wheat Ridge a more vibrant and sustainable place to live and work. Our mission and action is programming that provides neighborhood revitalization and small business support, keeping and growing the businesses we know and love in Wheat Ridge. In simpler form, we provide connection. Connection to business, connection to community.
This is the Good Neighbor Podcast, the place where local businesses and neighbors come together. Here's your host, Amber Betts.
Hey there, this is Amber Betts with Good Neighbor Podcast West Denver. I am here with Kaiti of Mouthfuls, Berkeley's original pet boutique, and we're super excited to have you, Kaiti. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me, Amber.
Yay. So tell us a little bit about the business.
So we are located in the Highlands at 42nd and Tennyson, and we have been in the neighborhood since 2006. And we are primarily focused on dog and cat nutrition and all things product-wise. You can find anything you need for your fur babies at the shop.
Awesome. So tell us about how and why and how you got into the business and how it got started.
So I actually started working for Mouthfuls in 2010. I was graduating from college for industrial design technology, and I had been looking for something in kind of the animal sector. Customer service had always been a great passion of mine. So I was, very keen on something that I could work with animals in the community. And that's when Mouthfuls found me. And I started in June of 2010. And then in 2018, I actually went back to school for medical herbalism and had decided to leave Mouthfuls to focus on studying that full time. And I took another job and had an internship, and a lot of things passed by. And then later that year, Deb and Tanya, the previous owners, had wanted to retire and reached out to me to see if we could make something happen. And we were able to come up with a way that it worked for everybody. And I was able to buy the business in 2019.
Amazing. That is a cool story. That's good to know. So tell us, why do your customers and clients, why do they pick you over somebody else, or why do they choose you?
I really think it has a lot to do with our incredible team members. They bring so much to the floor other than just a smiling face. They are a wealth of information, and they welcome people with open arms. We all love to see people come back again and again and tell us how much their pets loved what they got last time, or, stories about improvements from a food switch or a new supplement, or discovering a new product that is great for their engagement. It feeds all of our souls. It's what we live for. It brings us so much joy to be that part of our community's success and wellness. And I think when people come in, they really feel that passion and that excitement for the pets that are living in our area.
I love that. And I will say, people are always concerned about parking on Tennyson, but it's usually not that bad, honestly. So get over there.
It's not. And thank you for bringing that up, because we actually have a parking lot.
Oh, you do? Oh, I'm glad I brought that up then. Okay.
In the back through the alley, you can access through 42nd or 43rd. And you'll see it. There's some little cute patio benches out back and a little fenced in courtyard. And you're welcome to even bring your lunch and your pets and sit back there if you want to. It's totally open use, and we have enough spaces for 6 to 8 cars, depending on how everybody parks.
That is great to know. Perfect. So tell us about any challenges or hardships that have just made you better, or your business.
I think everybody can relate to this within small business, especially in the retail or customer service or grocery, because we are kind of considered a grocery store for pets.
Mm-hmm.
But COVID-19 had a lot of impact on the way that we did things and our day-to-day. And I think through that learning process, we've come out even stronger with our ability to lengthen our delivery radius. And we do have a free delivery service that we offer if you call the day before you need something. If we have it in stock, we can bring it out to you for free the next day within 5 miles of the store. We also have learned a lot about customer service from afar. So we answer so many questions over the phone and through email. It's become more of a regular part of our day. And I feel like that offers a lot of our community options to get help or information without having to come out of their house if they're uncomfortable.
Got it. That's really good to know. That's amazing. I love that. So tell us, is there any new special updates that you want to share with the community?
We are bringing in more raw food, especially our local distributor, Anderson's, just released a couple of bulk options that I think a lot of people are extremely excited about. All of their meats are raised on the Western Slope, and we have been working with them to get more education out to the community. So we're hoping to have some more raw focused events here in the future, the very near future. And then we also have an in-store adoption event coming up at the end of October. And there's also a pet parade going on Tennyson during the Fall Fest. So those are all things that we are excited about. The pet parade happens every year, and that's on the 28th. And then our adoption event it's actually sponsored by one of our pet food companies, Farmina.
Mm-hmm.
That is happening in November, sorry, not October. So we're very excited about having that as well.
Awesome. And you mentioned kind of, that's definitely like community outreach, some of those events. Yeah. What else do you do, or tell us more about that?
We try to do a lot with our local community and communities from afar. So we donate a lot of product, including food, supplements, and, necessities, potty pads, things like that, to a lot of different rescues throughout Denver. We also host adoption events here and there. We have an anesthesia-free dental clinic that we host every quarter in the store. And we also do a lot of community involvement with gift cards to the shop and raffle items for different things that are having charitable events. And we try really hard to, say yes when people ask us for a donation.
Got it. That's great. And tell us about you. What do you do for fun when you're not working and outside of the business?
I hang out with my dogs. Yeah. And I've got 2 cats, but I do love the outdoors. So anything that I can get outdoor nature. I love a great hike in the mountains. I enjoy snow sports, snowboarding, snowshoeing in the wintertime. Even just walks around our community. We have a great local dog park in Berkeley, and there's never a shortage of fun things to do outside in Colorado. So that's usually where I am if I have a day off.
Yep, we hear that a lot on this podcast.
It's a great place to be with all the sunshine and great air.
For sure. So any, I know you mentioned the location, but tell us the best ways to reach you, your website, and that kind of stuff.
So our website is mouthfuls.net. And you can shoot us an email at mouthfulsorder@gmail.com. That's the fastest way to get an email response, is that email address, or mine, kaiti.mouthfuls@gmail.com. And then the absolute best way is to come in, see us, use our parking lot out back, come, purvey the rest of the street. There's so much fun to be had on that street with all the different restaurants and really great little gift shops and, lifestyle shops on the street. Mm-hmm. So it's an all-encompassing area of things to do and eat and purvey. You can also call the store. We love chatting on the phone. The phone number is 720-855-7505. And people could also text us. We do have a new text line. And a lot of people will ask us questions through there, and that gives us an opportunity to, dig up some information if we don't have it at the ready on the phone. And that phone number is 720-625-1402. So those are probably the best ways, but we love seeing people and dogs or kitties in the store. So anybody that wants to pop in, that'd be a great way to meet us and see what we're all about.
Yay. Love it. So I've been in there. It's a really cute shop. So get in there. So thank you, Kaiti, for joining us today. I want to plug one more thing. This doesn't have to do with Mouthfuls, but since we're talking pets, we have a new partner and there's going to be an upcoming podcast. So I just want to mention that. So if you're interested in this, stay tuned, come back to Good Neighbor Podcast and check out. So the business, it's called Eternal Friends Home Niche. And it's basically this memorial system to memorialize pets. So it's an in-ground system that you install. It's kind of almost like a time capsule that goes in your ground. And it's really cool. They're a local company. Their website, go check them out. It's E for Eternal, F for Friends, Home Niche. So EFHOME niche is NICHE.com. Again, Eternal Friends Home Niche. Check that out, and we will have a future podcast about them soon. So again, thanks, Kaiti. Have a great rest of your week.
Thank you so much for having me, Amber. You have a great week too, and it was great being here.
Yeah. Okay. Have a good day. Thanks for listening.
Thank you for listening to the Good Neighbor Podcast. To nominate your favorite local businesses to be featured on the show, go to gnpwestdenver.com. That's gnpwestdenver.com or call 720-295-9588.